Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome back. This is Nadir Al-Kilani. I'm still covering some topics from chapter 18, data manipulation in ICT IGCS ebook. Today I'm going to be covering producing labels. This is an important topic we should refer to. And for this lesson, I will be doing one of the tasks in paper 2, March 2016. March 2016. This is a screenshot of the task. The outcome or the output that we are looking for should look like this: labels. Oh, First of all, let me explain what is labels. Labels are created or produced to advertise or to produce address labels. So we can use it to advertise a product or to produce address labels to be used in mailing letters. In this example, they are asking us to create labels or to produce labels to be used as badges for meetings. So this is another use for the labels. And again, the output or the outcome should look like this. These are the labels that we are going to produce today. To solve this task or to do this task, you need to download the supporting file for March 2016, and I'm looking for this file. So I have the table imported, and now I'm going to start the process of producing these labels. I'm going to close this file, and I'm going to start from create, and we need to take a look at the question. Produce labels from all the data which are arranged in two columns. This is done during the process of creating the labels. Only include employees whose job description contains engineer. From your previous experience, you'll know that this is done using a query. So here's the criteria. The criteria is that the job description should contain engineer and who work in the offices in Mumbai or Bangalore. So here's another criteria. So this topic or this bullet is done using a query. Show only the field's first name and family name on one line with their job description on the next line. This is done during the producing the label. Include this heading in a larger font size at the top of each label. We need to produce or show this title at the top of the label, at the top of each label. So again, this is done during the label process or producing the label. Include your name, center number, and candidate number at the bottom of each label, and also this is done with the labels when creating the labels. Now let's start by doing the query first. So query wizard, simple query wizard. The important step, which is including or choosing the right table. It's M16 employees in this case. Now, do we need to insert all of the table, all of the fields? No. We are looking for certain fields from the question. Show only fields: first name, family name, and with their job description. So we have job description, family name, first name. But for the query, we need also to insert the name of the office. So the total of fields is gonna be 4. First name is number 1, family name number 2, job description number 3, and the office is number 4. So first name, family name, or you can double click as this will do the same, job description, and office ID, which the office ID will show the ID of the office if it's Mumbai or the other name. Next, you can give it any name, click modify, and finish. Let's go back to the question. Only include employees whose job description contains engineer. Job description, engineer. The job description. So here's the job description. I'm gonna click the criteria row, and I'm going to press or insert star, and then engineer star. This will retrieve any job description contain engineer. You need to add the two of the stars. So the first part is done. Job description contains engineer and who work in the offices in Mumbai or Bangalore. So the office ID, the same row, Mumbai, so it's Mumbai or Ban. So I'm gonna click run, and here's the result that we are looking for. First name, family name, job description. So this is done. I'm gonna save it. So after creating the query, now we need to start doing the label. We'll close the table. In order to start creating the label, you need to keep the query opened, or at least if you want to close it, you need to select the query. And so you need to select, or you need to open the query before you start doing the label or creating the label. So create, and here's the labels. It's in the reports group. You're gonna click labels. Now let's go back to the question. The question, if you remember, the first part says are arranged in 2 columns. So we need to show 2 columns. How can we select this? This is the number that you're looking for, number across. If it's 3 columns, you're gonna choose number 3, select number 3. If it's 1 column, you're gonna choose 1. Any of these, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna select the first one and then hit next. The font size by default is 8, but I thought 8 is gonna be too small, so that's why I've increased the font size to 12. And they did not ask to change the font name, like the font face, Arial, Times New Roman, doesn't matter. Italic, underline, these formatting, they might sometimes ask you to change them, but for this question they did not ask anything. So I'm going to continue. Next. Now what to display on the label. Now here's the output of the label. What are the fields that will be shown on the label? Again, back to the question. Show only the fields first name and family name on one line. First name, family name on one line. How to do this? First name and hit space, and then family name, because we don't want them to be merged together in like in one name. So first name space family name. This will show the first name and family name and space between them. First name, family name on one line, that is done, with their job description on the next line. So the job description is going to be on another line. I'm gonna hit enter. I might hit enter again to display. I don't want to display the information or the label, the information on the label. I don't want them to be stacked. So it's a good idea to add more space. So job description and job description. That's it. That's it for the this part. Include this heading in a larger font size at the top of each label. Mana project development. So we need to include this at the top of each label. So include your name, center number, and candidate number at the bottom of each label. Name, center number, and candidate number. So I'm gonna click enter and hit enter again, and then I will type my name, comma, center number, and candidate number, any number. Next, which fields would you like to sort by? They did not ask us to do any kind of sorting, so I'm going to skip this step. Next, and modify the label design. If you were asked to change the name of the report, then you can do this, but for now I'm not going to change it. Finish. Now, to insert the heading at the top of each label, you need to select those fields, drag them using the arrows. Okay, I'm gonna minimize this area, and I'm going to select label, and I'm gonna draw this rectangle, and then I will add the this heading, Mana project development. Project development. I'm gonna click, and let's go back and take a look at the this question. Include this heading in larger font size at the top of each label. So it's going to be larger than this one. So if this one was, let's say 12, this should be, let's say 16. Okay, and select again, change the color, and I might change also the border of this label, so it would look like this, the final output. Here's the final label. It will look like this. So to do this, you're gonna click design and click property sheet, and you need to look for the border width, let's say 2 point, and border style is gonna be solid. I think that's okay. Now let's take a look at the outcome or output. Print preview. Oh, was it this one? Yeah. So right click, report view, and print preview. So here's the final output. We need to enhance the output to display the first name and last name with the job description to be centered aligned. So right click, design view. I'm gonna select this one, control, and the second one. Or we can do this using the layout view. It's much easier. So you're gonna select the first name and last name and the job description. You click home and select center. Yeah, save. I'm gonna close this one. I'm gonna work with our labels. So print preview, it is in the print preview. Yeah, it will look like this, and here's the final result that we are looking for. So let's go back and check if there's something missing. First name, family name, job description. Yeah, first name, last name, job description, our information, the candidate number, center number, and the candidate name and the center number, candidate number, and the heading. And that's the final result. Thank you for watching, and see you later.